Hello there, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Just want to make a quick video lesson going over red candle breakouts and kind of differences between what works and what doesn't. So if you've gone through any of these videos before, you've heard me talk about how we don't really trade the red day breakout, typically, especially if it has um, a big red candle bar. Usually that breakout can't really take off. It has a hard time. And even if it does, it's typically choppy, as there's a lot of sellers with conviction in this play, expecting it to go down. Especially when you look at the history, this kind of just sets a trend, continues a trend of it heading lower. But the key really is the volume, and a great example is today with PHIO. We got a breakout over this red candle here. You can see that volume candle. At first, that volume candle was actually bigger. This wasn't doing the volume that it was, but once that volume continues and it keeps failing to break down, these plays could certainly work out, because there's a lot of shorts treating this as a um, key area for them, thinking that it should not head higher than that, and they're shorting into that level. And you got some other levels here in the 130s, 140s, 50-ish area. So we're shorting into these key levels, especially when they got a lot of sellers going on back here. You got bag holders and whatnot. They're expecting this to head lower. And when it doesn't, it completely fails at that area, and volume is strong, and it's outdoing what it's doing on this day. You can certainly have moves like this, but that is really the key, because then you have CELZ here, an example of it not totally working out, where this one was hard because it did offer about $1 move. But if you were to see the intraday chart, if you go into our past video lessons, I made a few videos going over this. It was a choppy play. It was exhausting. It went back and forth. It didn't really pick one side and have a clean spike the way PHIO did here. And then you also had SBFM from yesterday, where that took off over this red candle here. This one's just being a 6 million float, doing 300 million shares in 3 days. These two green days outdid this volume candle, and it still held up right near the high. So you combine that with the trend and price action of the stock, and you would gain more confidence in something like SBFM, where you can see here again, when it completely fails to break down, shorts just give up and you get a squeeze. GFAI, another example here. This one, better example of it, barely breaking out here. I only went over this one, but here we got the break over the 170s, only gets 2, and from there you just get the failure. So just something to keep in mind when you're trading breakouts over a red candle. Make sure the volume is really there. Certainly, of course, even if it's a green candle, I really want the volume to be there. But when it's a red candle, shorts have more conviction in that level, and it's seen more as an area where it could get stuffed, where on a green candle, it's more of a continuation of that momentum that it set from that first green day. So I hope that kind of made sense. But yeah, let me know if there's any questions. The way I'm wording things aren't clear, if you're still confused. I'd like to break it down more in more detail if I need to. But right now, that kind of seems to be the takeaway from these. The volume needs to really outdo what it was doing this day. And you see it with PHIO here, SBFM, where it failed to break down for a couple days and kept accumulating here. And we got a lot of buying going on over those 2 days. You can see here. Yeah. And you can see this first day here had a quick pop, but then it ended up trying to fade. A lot of sellers just packing it. And then they just give up on this day here. So, yeah, we'll just wrap it up there. Volume is, we talked about many times, extremely important. Just another example here of putting it to work, recognizing when it can aid you in a breakout or not. So hope this was useful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We got plenty of content, pumping videos out daily. And follow our Twitter at Pack-a-Punch Traders. Call in plays at PHIO ahead of time. And I totally underestimated too. There's another video lesson on that too. If you want to check that out. So yeah, hope everyone has a great day, and we'll catch you guys later.